YouTube, yo, what it do with y'all boys, my ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing this fine afternoon? Yes, sir. If y'all ain't did it by now, y'all know what's going on. Y'all should have done it, man. But yes, sir, how my supporters doing? How y'all doing today, man? Today, y'all, it's gonna be a little different, you know. We're gonna have a little mukbang today. Just a little small mukbang. I'm on my lunch, and it's snowing. That's why we're not outside. It's real snowy. Y'all see it. I'm in the whip. So I want to do something a little different because I had something on my mind today. I'm gonna put y'all up. Having a little mukbang. Got my bananas. I gotta eat healthy, man. I'm trying not to eat on the heavy food. But we're gonna have us a little mukbang today. Small little mukbang. While I talk to y'all before I go put some air in my tire. But we're gonna put the street and everything else that we normally talk about. We're gonna put all that to the side right now because I want to talk about something about jobs. Because I had an incident this morning with my boss. I'm finna start calling people boss too. I had an incident with my manager today, and it really it hit me, and I really wanted to talk about it and like explain and like kind of help you guys get through, because some of y'all guys may be going through stuff like this. But so we're gonna put the street to the side today. We're gonna push all that to the side. We gonna when I get back y'all later tonight, we'll catch up because I really want to talk about this. So hold on, take a little bite because I ain't ate all day. But okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. And when I talk about these jobs, you guys, this is me just venting. This is me just trying to like not hold all this stuff in and talk to you guys. And me talking, I feel like me talking can help somebody in the world. So I'm not complaining about no job. I'm not complaining. I'm not getting on to nobody. I'm just explaining my situation. And this is basically me talking to myself, not to like, you know, let my emotions get the best of me. And explain it more thoroughly and play my cards right. And that's what I want to explain to y'all. So when y'all watch these videos and I gossip about jobs, just look at it with your third eye. Don't look at me complaining. Don't look at me saying to quit your job. None of that stuff. I just want y'all to learn from my experience and like use it for y'all. Take it and learn it from y'all advantage, for y'all advantage. So let's jump right into it. So today, I ain't gonna lie, I was running a little late to work. I was maybe about 15 minutes late to work. But why? It's snowing. You know, I'm from the South. You know, we ain't used to this snow stuff. So I was a little sluggish when this snow was I had to warm up the car and all that good stuff. It was a little late morning, but I got here. And I was walking inside, and my manager, he was right there putting up some boxes and stuff, and he told me good morning. I was like good afternoon or whatever. And then he was like, did you, and it all kind of makes sense. I'm gonna get to that at the end. But he was like, did you text and let anybody know you was gonna be late? And I was like no. I was just, instead of just wasting my time texting y'all, even though I understand with the late policy, companies want you to text, companies want you to let them know when you're being late, all that good stuff. I'm aware of that, and I respect that. But here's my thing though. So I told him no. He was like, oh bro, oh Dre, you gotta text, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I was like, okay, my bad, whatever, you know, my bad. And he was just trying to keep reminding me, you gotta text. And I was like, all right, my bad. Like, what do you want me to say? So these folks better not hit my car. It's like, people be careless. These folks better not hit my car. People be careless. But I'm watching. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically my bad. But he was like, all right, you know, he was on some like, just don't let it happen again type John. And I kind of looked at him funny. Because like, I respect that, you know, I gotta let y'all know if I'm gonna be running a little late. But you guys, let's take note of something. I always text. I normally do text. Like it's unlike me not to text, because I don't like being late. And if I'm gonna, I like people know that I'm gonna be a little late. I don't be doing folks like that. But like, I didn't text this time. Why? Because Last time I texted him letting him know I was gonna be late, he texted me on some, oh, you need to text the other manager because but basically he said he's not there right now. You need to text the other manager. And I didn't really like the fact that he said I need to text him. I mean, text the other manager because the other manager don't respond. Because I normally text both of them or usually one or the other. But the time lately, the reason why I don't text the other manager because when I text her, she really don't respond. She don't say nothing. So I'm like, what's the point of texting her if she don't respond to my text? And, it's one thing, I guess, she just see it and she let it fly, but she don't even respond. The other guy that I just talked to that will let me know that I text somebody, he's the one that normally responds and be like, okay, see you there. He gives me a response. The other manager don't give me a response. So I'm just like, I'm not finna keep texting your phone unless I'm finna call out. Cause then I don't need your response. But if I'm not finna text you on being late, if you're not even gonna say okay or I got you or none of that, what's the point of texting you? And then this manager told me, basically, that what I got from him saying don't text me, text the other manager. So I was like, okay, cool. But now it's a day like this where it's snowing and like, all right, I was gonna be like 15 minutes late, but I was coming. So it's just like, what's the point of texting them? If A, one of the managers don't want me to text them, he wants me to text the other manager, and B, the other manager don't text back, and this is what I'll be talking about. That's unprofessional. That's unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm texting, and let me throw this out there, because I'm supposed to be, because like my original schedule to be here is 11:30, but my original schedule that I got hired for was 12 to 8, not 11:30. The manager that told me to text the other manager, he asked me for a favor to start coming in at 11:30 to help out the other dishwasher. So technically, I'm not late. I'm coming in early to help somebody out. So he really should be pulling these cards. But like, I find myself like coming down on folks because I don't want to explain myself or go back and forth with somebody. But I'm about to stop doing that, because when you do that, people be thinking stuff sweet. People be thinking stuff sweet, and they think they can come talk to you about any little thing, and they think you just gonna take it. I'm getting tired of that because every time I gotta call, like, it's like I'm the only one that gotta follow procedure, and nobody else gotta follow procedure. Because they always trying to get on my case about bringing a note or whatever. If I gotta call out or if I'm gonna be late, they always getting on my case. But I be noticing other folks be calling out, be doing this and that, and he don't say nothing to them. I'm not gonna even say no names. But more to the story is, my original time is 12 o'clock. I'm coming in early, 11:30, to help y'all out. So how's it I'm being late? This is me helping y'all out. And if it's an issue, why does if me coming in a little bit late is a problem, why you just don't leave me at 12 o'clock when I know for a fact I can get here by 12 o'clock? So all that went on and just had me thinking, like, this is the same guy that asked me how I'm doing every morning. And it's the same guy that pulled the, oh, Dre love to work. And ever since then, I've been looking at him differently. And lately, he been showing signs that, okay, I ain't gonna nut up on you because, like, you guys, nowadays, these jobs be trying to push your buttons to get you, just to mess up your paper. And I'm not saying that's what he's trying to do. But, like, especially with me trying to stop smoking and stuff, it's like I pick up real good energy, and it's like I felt like he just said it all to me just because he just wanted to fuck with me at the time. I don't know why I feel like I just feel like that, because normally when I'm late, he don't mind. He would just let me go clock in and get straight to work. And today on this snowy day, we're not even that busy. So like, what's the point of telling you I'm gonna be late when I'm coming? And normally when I text y'all, either A, I don't get a response, or you gonna tell me to text her. And normally I text him and he'll be like, okay, but lately, ever since he been coming in a little bit later, he want me to text the other manager. But the other manager don't respond to me. And I don't even like texting the other manager because she's very, very unprofessional. But you got, when you get in like similar situations like this, like, you gotta learn how to play your cards right. Because I wanted to nut up on him and tell him, hey man, I ain't gotta be here. I technically don't gotta be here at 11:30. I can be here by 12 and everything can be great. This late thing won't be a thing. I'm doing y'all a favor. I could have really turned up on him. I should have turned up on him, but I didn't, because I wanted to play my cards right, and because like I just didn't want to wind up shooting myself in the foot letting my emotions get the best of me, and I messed around and get fired because I need this job. And lately, ever since I found out I'm having this baby, I've been like trying to like brush stuff to the side, you know, just make sacrifices, just not let life and situation get the best of me because I got a child to think about, and I can't be crashing out. I can't be nutting up on folks. I got to put my money first, put my responsibilities first. And ever since I've been doing it, I just feel like life just been testing me, throwing testers, and I've been noticing with other people that the people that be acting like, and that's what people gonna do. People gonna like, one day they gonna do some racist or do some messed up stuff to you, and then the next day trying to talk to you and act like stuff cool, because he steady keep on talking to me, jumping in my conversations, either when I'm A, just talking, or B, just on talking to somebody else. But yet you got all these little small behind the scenes, or whatever you want to call it, little complaints. You got a problem if I'm running a little late. You got a problem if I call out, but you don't got a problem with nobody else doing it. And it's just how I feel. But like, when y'all going through these stuff, man, just play your cards right, because like, I thought this man is a cool dude. He keep on trying to act like he's a cool dude, but then when real situations come out, I see his true colors. And like, now I'm at to the point where it's like, I'm finna look for another job. I'm finna find another Monday through Friday job, because I'm getting fed up. I feel mistreated here. I feel I feel like everybody else gets special treatments but me. They keep asking me for favors and doing this and that, and it's like, why y'all keep asking me for favors if y'all gonna keep treating me like this? And it's all cool, because like, I'm the type of person, I'm not finna waste my breath and trying to explain myself to everybody. I already have trouble communicating as it is. So it's just like, why waste my time? Why waste my breath? I know y'all is bothering me, so instead of complaining, I'm just gonna find another job. And now, when I find another job, I'm not gonna feel bad finding another job. And I'm probably not gonna give them a 2 weeks notice, because when it's time for when I need some leniency, y'all acting like that's too much. So what I look like giving y'all 2 weeks notice so y'all can be prepared and have somebody in. Y'all can be prepared and have somebody after me. But I'm replaceable. Y'all can do all these little small complaints and try to fire me on the spot, but want me to put in the 2 weeks notice. And this really just me venting. I know this video kind of everywhere. I know I probably don't make sense a little bit because I'm not getting y'all the full details. But if you understood me, basically what I'm trying to say, based on how I'm trying to get my point across is, you're gonna come to these jobs, and these jobs gonna do small stuff to get under your skin. Don't let it show. Don't let it show. Play your cards right. Smile. Listen to them. Let it go in one ear, out the other, and play your cards right. Since I know they on BS and they doing all this funny stuff, why complain? Why go back and forth? I'm finna find another job, and if I don't want to leave a 2 weeks notice, I'm not. And that's just something they gonna have to deal with, because why? I felt mistreated. And I don't really think I just feel like going to corporate is not really gonna solve anything. But I could go to corporate and really let them have it. But it's just like, that's not doing nothing for me. That's, if anything, that's putting me in a awkward position at work. So it's just like, why tattletale? Why do all that? I'm gonna find a solution that benefits me. That don't benefit them, that benefits me. And it seems like I'm gonna have to find another job, and I need to find another job anyway, because I'm comfortable here. I've been trying to wake up early and stuff, and like, I don't know, I just feel like since I ain't gotta go to work till later, I still don't wake up early. I could use more money. They only pay me about $15 an hour, so it's just like, this job is not that big of a deal. I can find something better if what I'm doing is always bothering y'all. If y'all gonna put on that front of that energy that I'm bothering y'all, because every now and then I may be late, or every now and then I can't make it to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting tired of feeling this way every time I gotta do something for myself, and they make me feel like I'm doing a bad thing about it. So, like I said, you guys, this is me just venting, me just basically just not keeping all this stuff in my head, just getting it out there and letting myself know that, hey man, do what's best for you. If this job bothering you too much, find something else, man, because it ain't worth the headache. But I know, I'm about to say, bro, be careful. I'm telling you, these students out here, man, be careful. But man, I know basically y'all really here to see, y'all want me to tap in on with y'all and let y'all know how my journey going. As y'all know, I relapsed it the other night. So, you know, we on day 1, we on day 0 with the social media and the smoking, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get more deep into it the next video. I just really want to talk about what I wanted to talk about. We on day 7 of no alcohol, semen retention. And I think this is how I'm gonna do it. Even if I fuck up and relapse, I'm still gonna document my journey, and that's how I'm gonna do it. But we gonna put all that to the side. I'm gonna catch y'all up with that and let y'all know how I feel and how I feel about the situation when I come back to y'all later on tonight before I go to the gym. I just really wanted to talk about that little, you know, just talk about the incident I had this earlier. And basically, I just wanted to say before we get out of here, if something is bothering you, man, do what's best for you so you can get out of that position, out of that predicament, because these jobs nowadays is not worth the headache. There's other opportunities out here. It's, you know, and that's basically why I want to tell myself, and you know, when the opportunity presents itself, take it, because if these other jobs giving you a headache and they ain't respecting you, you don't have to be there. You don't have to be there, and you deserve better. So I'm gonna get out of here. It was just a little small mukbang. I just wanted to vent real quick, talk to you boys real quick, and stay consistent on letting you know my journey. I'm gonna get back to y'all later on, and y'all make sure y'all take care of y'allself, man, and put y'allself first, man. Don't let these jobs mess up y'all paper. Don't let these jobs get under your skin. Just smile and get through your shift, man. Yes, sir! Love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and staying consistent with me, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all don't have to, but I really love it and appreciate it y'all do. And I'm gonna get with y'all in the next video, man. Gang, I gotta go put some air in this tire because it's snowing and wet, so I don't want this tire to keep having this flat tire. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. Gang, AMR family. AMR gang, loaded family. We logging off.